born perfectly fine. He had just had a well checkup probably 5 days earlier and passed it with flying colors.
But at 2 months of age, Ian Sanchez wasn't perfectly fine. He showed a sign of something terribly wrong, a completely dry diaper when it should have been soaked. And that earned him a trip to the emergency room at Nationwide Children's Hospital. The long journey his parents didn't plan on taking began.
Within seconds of walking through the doors, the nurse at the desk noticed that he was struggling to breathe a little bit. And she got us immediately back into a room, and I think within moments, he had a whole team of doctors and nurses, everybody surrounding him.
Ian's heart was failing. It was 3 times as big as it should have been. Experts discovered he suffered from cardiomyopathy, a weakening of the heart muscle. Dr. Timothy Hoffman is the Heart Transplant Medical Director at Nationwide Children's.
Ian received very aggressive medicines in the intensive care unit that were by continuous IV to try to help his heart as much as possible. But ultimately, we weren't able to come off those medications, so he required a heart transplant. There are side effects to everything we do.
To prepare Ian's family, Dr. Hoffman and his team talked through the transplant details. Ian remained terribly sick in the hospital.
And then eventually, you got to the point where we had to realize this is the last choice. Either go home with our baby, or maybe go home without our baby. And the choice was getting a heart transplant.
With the decision made to do a heart transplant, Ian waited just 6 days before a new heart became available.
I'll never forget the nurse that was on that night. We just kind of hugged each other and kind of did a little bit of a woohoo, he's gonna be okay, he's gonna get his heart. But at the very same moment that we were excited about it, every one of us started to cry, knowing that there was another family who was experiencing loss at that very moment. That was very hard as a mother, to know that my child was going to live and was going to be okay, but yet there was another mother who was going to have empty arms. To walk away and watch them push him through a door, not knowing the outcome of what a couple hours would bring, was one of the hardest things that I've ever done in my life. But yet I had to put a trust in someone that I knew loved him. I know that Dr. Hoffman loves him.
Ian's transplant was successful. The old enlarged heart that was failing Ian had been replaced with the new heart that is serving him well and has earned him a new, bigger family.
I think all these families become part of our family, and that's what's so nice for us. We actually have been designated as a center of excellence with Cigna, which is really exciting because we're the only pediatric heart transplant program in Ohio that has received that type of designation. And so we are recognized not only regionally but across the country for our quality of care and our program, and that's been really exciting. Good job, Ian. That's perfect.
Ian remains a regular here. Experts at Nationwide Children's Hospital keep a close eye on his body's tolerance of this new heart.
And you just have to trust the people that are in place for that job. Know that they have been thoroughly trained to do the best that they can to make this miracle happen.
Hi, I read smart bags for the families.
The Sanchez family now helps other families facing a heart transplant with support and encouragement, even goodie bags. They know the long journey, though unexpected, brings unexpected gifts too.
Where we would take Ian's pain and hurt and frustration away in a heartbeat, what it has made our family become, we would not change for an instant.
They value each other and every second of every day because of Ian's second chance with his new heart. And now the kid who was born perfectly fine is perfectly fine again, thanks to the expertise of the doctors at Nationwide Children's Hospital.
Ian is a ball of energy today. Most people who meet Ian, they look at him and say, no, seriously, which child had the heart transplant?